Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be bringing you another shooting drill, and the name of this drill is called the Trifecta Drill. This drill is pretty much designed to be shot with pistols primarily. Today we are going to shoot it with pistols and carbines. I'm going to run it from concealment. Then I'm going to run it from a belt rig war belt like this. And then I am also going to go ahead and run it with a carbine. This drill requires a very high-tech target, printer paper. So what you're going to need to do is get you a piece of printer paper and chop off a couple inches to make you a 8-inch target. Then take you another piece and draw you a 4-inch and then also a 2-inch target. So the way this drill is going to work, you only need 3 rounds and you're going to have 3 stages of fire. With the pistol, at the sound of the shot timer, you're going to draw and you're going to fire 1 round to that 8-inch circle, then record your time. You're going to reset, do the same thing again, but to the 4-inch target. Record your time again, reset, and then do it to the 2-inch target. After you've done it to all 3, you'll add your times together to give you your grand total score. Generally, you want to be able to do this under 5 seconds for it to be considered a pass. Under 4 seconds is considered intermediate, and anything under 3 seconds is considered an expert. Now, whether I do this under 3 seconds or not today is really beside the point. I am no expert. I'm just a redneck in the woods that shoots way too much. But I'm going to give this drill a run with all 3 of these different setups and just see how I can do. It is designed mainly for pistols, and it really is designed mainly from concealment, but that doesn't mean there's not value to be gained from running it with anything else. For instance, when you run it with pistol versus carbine, obviously one of the big challenges running this drill with carbine is you are at pretty close ranges. So really knowing your height over bore and knowing exactly where to hold is very important. Your point of aim is going to be quite a bit higher than your point of impact. Also, in case I didn't mention it, this drill is to be ran at 3 yards, and there can be absolutely no misses. So there's not a time penalty for a miss or something like that. If you miss 1 shot on any of the 3 stages, instantly that's a fail. I am running this today with my Glock 19 Gen 5. I know somebody will ask. This is a Gen 5 MOS, has a Holosun 509T, and it has a good quality weapon light, which every firearm should. You'll notice that is a trend. There's my full-size pistol, and of course, my carbine as well. I think a good quality weapon light is absolutely mandatory on any firearm that is in a possible defensive role, and not really up for debate in my opinion. With all that said, let me get some targets set up, move the camera around, give this drill a run. Helps if you have the shot timer actually turned in the on position. I have found that. That was a 7.5, if you can see that. That was an 8.6. Now for the 2-inch. And that was a 9.8. Check out the hits. There is the first shot to the 8-inch target, second shot to the 4-inch, and then the third shot to the 2-inch. Quickly added up my time, and all 3 of these added together comes up with a 2:59. All right, so I've now taken off my Glock 19 from the appendix position, and I now have a war belt / duty belt on, and I've now switched out for a Glock 17. Got 2 fresh targets up. Go ahead and give it a run from this setup, see how I do. That was a 6.3. Seven 3. and a 9-3. Quickly check the hits. Obviously we got one to the 8-inch, one to the 4, and one to the 2. Quickly added together. That means my total score on that run was a 229. All right, now I'm going to give this drill a run with the carbine. One thing I didn't mention before, since this drill is pretty much set up to mainly be ran with pistols at 3 yards, and I am now going to be running it with a carbine, instead of running it at 3 yards, I'm going to take a few steps back and run it here at the 6-yard line. .22. .42. And 51. And let's check the hits. Quickly also want to show you the first cone there is 3 yards where I ran the drill with a pistol. And the second cone is 6 yards where I just ran it with the rifle. So let's go up and check out these rifle hits. First shot, which was in the big 8-inch. Second shot in the 4-inch. And third shot in the 2-inch. Very clean runs. All three added together gives me a total score of a 115. Well, that's the drill. Overall, I'm happy with all three of those runs. Obviously, this drill is more tailored toward pistols. So obviously, meeting those par times with a carbine is really, really easy. But nevertheless, it's still a good drill to run. Running it with the outside the waistband, kind of a war belt setup, you know, doing this under 3 seconds, I don't really even find a challenge in that personally, but that is just me. And then obviously running at concealment, that was the hardest, but I still was able to keep it under that 3-second par, which was my goal. I believe if I really pushed this and ran it a lot, I possibly could even get it under 2 seconds using the pistol. And maybe with a little luck, I could even get it under 1 second with the carbine. Overall, I really do like this drill. You really can't get something much simpler than this that you actually can get some feedback from. I mean, it only takes 3 rounds. I know ammo is hard to come by for a lot of people. So whether you're running this from concealment or a duty rig or even a carbine, I think this is a good straightforward drill that's really good for anybody. Regardless of how good you are or how good you think you are, I don't think you can ever get away from running these kind of drills that give you a set accuracy standard and a set time standard. What I would recommend though is when you're able to run this drill under 3 seconds, move that par down for your personal self. That's what I personally do. The pars that I quoted you in the beginning of the video are kind of the defaults for this drill. When I come out and run this drill, no matter what platform, I set those pars for myself personally a lot lower. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found the information helpful. If you go out and give this drill a run, let me know your times. I would love to hear them. Also, if you would like to contact me directly for any reason, Instagram is the best place to do so. If you're not following me over there, I would really appreciate that as well. As always, thanks for watching. See y'all next time.